In this class, we will discuss about vegetative propagules. Vegetative propagules are the structures in plants that can give rise to new offspring. I repeat again, vegetative propagules are the structures which are capable to give rise to new offspring in plants are known as vegetative propagules. And there are so many examples of vegetative propagules like runner, stolon, rhizome, sucker, tube, bulb, offset, bulbil, adventitious bud, etc. And now let's discuss one by one in very brief. The first one is stolon. You see, stolon is a modification of stem. This is a base of a stem, and from this base of the stem, stolon arises. This is the stolon. So I repeat again, from this base of the stem, this stolon arises. And after origin, this stolon can spread in different direction. And you see in this image, finally this stolon here give rise to new plant parts. So stolon first is a modification of stem. It arises from the base of the stem, and after origin it can spread in different direction, and finally here it give rise to new plant parts. And if there is any obstacle in front of this stolon, then it can cross this obstacle. Suppose if there is a brick in front of this stolon, then this stolon can cross this brick and give rise to new plant. And it is commonly seen in jasmine and strawberries. Okay. The next one is runner. Runner is similar like stolon. It is also a modification of stem, and it can also give rise to new plant parts. But the main difference is, like stolon, runner cannot cross small obstacle in front of them. If there is a brick in front of this runner, then this runner cannot cross this obstacle. So this is the main difference between runner and stolon. Runner cannot cross small obstacle, and stolon can cross a small obstacle in front of them. And runner is commonly seen in grass, meads and oxalis. Okay. Now the next one is sucker. Sucker is a modification of underground stem. You see, this is the underground part of a stem, and from this underground part this sucker arises, and after origin these suckers grow horizontally beneath the soil, and here you see finally this sucker came out obliquely and give rise to new plant parts. I repeat again, sucker is a modification of underground stem, and after origin sucker grow horizontally beneath the soil and came out obliquely to give rise new plant parts. Actually, runner, stolon and sucker are almost similar. Sucker grow beneath the ground, and runner and stolon grows above the ground. And it is commonly, sucker is commonly seen in chrysanthemum and rose. Okay. Now the next one is rhizome. Rhizome is again a modification of underground stem. You see in this image, this is a node and this is another node, and the distance between these two nodes are the internodes. So it is clearly proved that rhizome is a modification of stem, and this modified stem can store food during unfavorable condition. And this rhizome also give rise to new plant parts, and it is commonly seen in banana, ginger and couch grass. Okay. The next one is tuber. Again, tuber is a modification of underground stem. You see, these are the nodes, and from these nodes, these buds arises. You see, these are the buds that arises from the nodes. And when these buds placed under the soil, that can give rise to new plant parts, and it is commonly seen in potato and dahlia. Okay. The next one is bulb. Once again, bulb is also a modification of stem. You see, this is the bulb. It is a modified condensed stem, and this bulb contains one or more buds. So inside the condensed stem there is presence of one or more buds, and these buds can capable to give rise new plant parts, and it is commonly seen in water hyacinth, onion and tulip. Okay, let's go to the next one. Offset. Offset is also a modification of stem. You see, this is a node and this is another node. From this node, the leaves are arises, and from this node also this leaves are arises. And the distance between these two nodes are the internodes, and this internodes is known as offset. Actually, it is seen in aquatic plants, and it is also a type of runner. So actually, what happens from these nodes? First, the offset arises, and here this offset gives rise to new plant parts. That's why it is called as a vegetative propagules, and it is commonly seen in water hyacinth. Okay. Next one is bulbil. Bulbil is a fleshy multicellular buds that takes place in vegetative propagation, and it is commonly seen in agave. Okay. Now the last one is adventitious bud. Adventitious buds are generally seen in the leaves of Bryophyllum. These buds, these adventitious buds arises from the notches present at the margin of the leaves of Bryophyllum. You see, this is the margin of the leaves, and from this margin, these are the notches. There are so many notches, and from these notches, this adventitious buds arises. And finally, these adventitious buds give rise to new plants, and it is commonly seen in Bryophyllum. Okay, now the last topic is Terror of Bengal. It is a different topic. It is not related with vegetative propagation. Actually, water hyacinth is commonly known as the Terror of Bengal. It grows in very large number in water, and it drains oxygen from the water and lead to the death of aquatic animal like fish. That's why it is known as the Terror of Bengal. And with this topic, we will end this class, and from the next class, we will start the sexual mode of reproduction.